Well, hello fellow humans, this is M Squad 1. Today, I have a brand new thing to show you. So, as you can see, I'm just a massive giant, just walking across the landscape like it's nobody's business. Yeah, just kidding. I'm flying. And the reason why I'm flying is we are not on my Let's Play, and we're not on HoboNation or nothing. We're actually on a redstone world. No da. I built something out of redstone I wanted to show you. So if you guys are not aware, a while back I had a thing on HoboNation server called Distributory. It was a game that Cookie Boss and I made that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed making it. But it had quite a few bugs. So I've made a bigger version of it. Bigger by just a bit. The last one would have reached about right there. This one is a bigger, better version of it. I'm calling this Mark III, technically. So real quick, let me just head over to the original one. Oops, wrong place. The original one, the original redstone behind it, I built over here. Yeah, right here. This one was much more compact. Some could say it's compact, some would say it's not thought out well. But, you know. Yeah, so that's the redstone. It had 2 lines of track, and it was cramped, and you couldn't really work on it at all. So, I decided to... Oh, so that's how I did that. Okay. So, I decided to redo it in here. It's called Distributory, by the way. So as you can see, it's a lot cleaner. Now, when I build this, I am going to be building this on HoboNation again. If Cookie Boss is up to building another arena, hopefully this time we'll finish it earlier on in the season, because we finished it that was like my second to last episode. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to watch that. So pretty much how Distributory works. Let me go ahead and okay, so how it would work pretty much how the game works is there would be a floor on there. Yeah, a floor. Oh, there we go. So there's a floor, and you would run around. This is an ugly version, by the way. You would run around, and you would pick up items that are shot out of these. Now, originally, these, you wouldn't be able to see these, but because of some things, that's not how it will be. I'm actually going to be replacing all of these with droppers, just because if I do that, and then replace 2 of the other ones in there, I can have bows and arrows used in this. It actually makes a pretty cool design, kind of a circle with some sticky out things. So yeah, and in 1.9 it going through the floor won't work. So how it would work is you'd go push the go button, which is right here, and blocks would get randomly thrown up. Then when all 4 of those lights were off, the crafting bench would actually go down. Yeah, it is time to kill each other. And you just go around killing each other, and it would be all fun and stuff, I guess. So yeah, let's go turn this back off, and we'll actually talk about how this works. Because I did have some people ask me how this worked, and I really want to let you guys know. So first thing you would do for when you're setting it up, I'm going to show you setup, then I'll show you the redstone. By the way, there is going to be a download in the description, sort of, yeah. So if you want to pull this out of here and put it onto your Let's Play world, you can, or whatever, or you just want to look at the redstone, that's fine. So, you'd go over to here, you would have a control room or something down here. You would put at least 32 blocks in the chest, like this. Okay, now you'd come over here. Currently, yeah. Okay, so currently, every single dispenser, if you put 32, everyone would get it. They don't all have to be the same thing. It could be weapons and stuff. Let's say you put a couple really good things and some bad things, okay? You could use this thing to change how many. This 8 items every time, or 8 for every 32 items would not be put into the match. So, and it would be randomly selected. So yeah, you could do that. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's just 7. So yeah. Now what this does is there's those randomly selected things. Wait, does that start? Which one's that? Oh yeah, this one. I should probably label these. What this one does is if you push this, it will it'll send the cart on its way. So we'll do that in a minute. Then the last one, which is over here, when you push this, all the items that were picked up by this get sent to the minecart to be put in there. So if you wanted to have them like kind of, if every other game you would push this button and just kind of sort some stuff out, it would be pretty cool. So now I'm going to show you the redstone behind it. Then of course you just hit the start button when you're ready. So let's go ahead and do this. Now the minecart will go around, fill up all the chests, then you would hit start. Realistically, there would be a roof on here. I think it would be kind of obnoxious if there wasn't. I mean, you could do something where the battlefield was on the redstone and you had to do parkour around it and stuff. That would be pretty cool. But, it would not be as fun. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the redstone. Alright, so the first part of the redstone is the orange. So, that's down here. This is actually A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I got to H this time. So the step A was the randomizing which quarter to do. So first we have a timer. The timer gets started and stops. It only has 4 blocks in it. Every time it would go back and forth, it would one of these 2 items would go up. If it's a sword, then the redstone will light up to here. It would then turn off this. So pretty much this is a randomly select left or right. Then it would be left left or left right or right left or right right. So that's how these get selected. It picks a quarter. Okay, so that is all section A is. Okay, section A is quite easy. All right, so let's go on to section B. Section B is the pink right here. Okay, it is the actual items going up. Okay, so theoretically you could do a game with just A and B, but that would not be as fun. Oh dear, I should not have done that. So if you wanted to have like a temporary, I'd just put A and B. But because this is not meant to be temporary, there's A and B. So A, the redstone goes up, or no, B, redstone goes up, comes over here, and it's another one of those things. It randomly selects if it is the right one. It goes and shoots the items up from this elevator. So yeah. Then, okay, so now for C, right? Yeah, C. C was actually really easy this time. It's this green line that goes around. This is the filling line. The minecart goes around and fills it up. Over here is the part. What? Why is... I don't get why there's one of those there. So yeah, this is the filling area. This is that one that starts it off with the lever on it like earlier. It just powers the rail and it goes off. And here's the filling part. So, what's next? Ah, the yellow one. So, D is this one. So, D is where we start getting into the filtering out some items, so like to make it more interesting. So how it works, I actually have a name for this thing, this big yellow thing of blocks. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of a Ethernet cable, except this one has one extra one. because it's just a big thing of cables. It goes from one place to another and can store a lot of data. So let me go kind of to the end so you can see what it's like. You can kind of see it's 3, then 2, then 3 with blocks, and then redstone in the gaps. So it takes all of the data from over here, so which ones are on and which ones are off, of these torches, which I'll explain later, and brings them all the way over. Come on, fly. There you go. Over to here. Then right here, if it's on, then it would turn off these torches, which would turn off this redstone, making this hopper usable. Right now it's not usable. So we could, when the minecart goes off. What are you doing? Wait. It's supposed to be on. I don't get why it's not, but oh well. There we go. So, now, that's pretty simple. This yellow line, I'm very proud of how I did this, like how clean it looks. And yeah, what's next? Grr. This is quite spontaneous, by the way. The red one. So, now you'll also see that there's some red things. Now, these, I used red because there's water in there. I kind of wanted to do something that's like, hey, watch out. These are very simple. They're item transportation buses. Okay? It's very simple. It actually really doesn't get more simple than that. I could have just used one water line, but it carries stuff from when you hit that button to clear out all the extra stuff. This one goes to there. Then when you put items in, it goes under, over, around, and then into a hopper that then fills up this chest. So that's what the red ones are for. Quite simple. I mean, it's easy redstone. Next we have my favorite one, which is not the blue actually. That's not my favorite. So the blue one is probably it is the smallest one, but it's probably the most important. It's a good way to show when to start. So as you can see right now, all the lights are off. It only takes, how many? It takes all 4 of them to be off for the crafting bench to go up. So when the all the lights in the crafting bench have to go up before the game starts. I'll say that. So if the crafting bench goes up, some people could think it's up, but no, all the 4 lights have to be on, and the crafting bench has to go up. So yeah, that's what the blue is for. It's just simple redstone. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It uses a comparator thing to go into this torch, which goes into this block, which goes into the light, which powers this and the piston. It's very simple. So, what's next? The purple. Okay, so the purple is the control line. It only has 3 inputs and a lot of outputs. So this purple one is just, it goes into a clock, which is a start-stop clock, which goes all the way over to here, where it then would dispower this hopper for a specific amount of time set by that clock over there. Okay? Oops. Let's do that. So this one takes the input from this and very simply controls those torches because of the output. You can see it working right now. It's very simple, and those, of course, connect to the data bus, which goes all the way to over there. And last, this one, it's just a redstone line that goes over to that cart. That you pull the lever, it sends the cart off with just a simple redstone line. Now, the very last one, right? Yeah, the very last one is what I call the start button. Bet you can't guess what that one does. Well, it's very simple. It starts the clock, and when all of these torches, when all 4 of these turn off, so this one's empty, this one's empty, all of them, then it gives a pulse. What are these called? I haven't done redstone in a long time. except this. Monostable circuit. It's a monostable circuit, so when this gets powered, it goes up for a second, powering this dispenser, which has a water block in it. And because it only has a water block, when it sucks the water block back in, it'll power this, and making this clock. What? You should be working. Yeah, you should be working. But now you shouldn't actually be working, but really you should. So, because you're off. So yeah. It would power that off. And now it is on. So it has taken the water away. Okay. Yeah. Where's that water at? There's water somewhere. I don't like it. Okay, I need to put this thing back. I broke it. Okay, there's water. Oh, there's water from the red lines. Okay, I got really scared right there. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Like I said, you can go ahead and put this in. Make sure you go one block out from here. So you'd want to fill in, or to take this part. In fact, I'll probably just do the red and take it away. And then do the same thing for one block down. Just because there is some redstone, like behind these blocks right here, there's actually torches. Right there. I could replace these with redstone blocks, but that would not be very cost effective. So yeah, that is Distributory. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a, liake thing, whatever. If you didn't enjoy it, then go to a doctor. Just kidding. I get it if you didn't enjoy it. See, look, it turned on, but not all of them are empty. This one has one block. So this one's not on. And this one has one block, so it's not on. All four of them have to be off for it in order for it to turn on. So yeah. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a very nice day. See ya.